inescapably draws you on. What a putrid offering. Don't fight. You have been chosen. Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
I hate whiskey.
I'll see you in my dreams. Hold you in my dreams.
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares. I should get rid of all this stuff. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch. I used to be an avid reader. The Lost Battalion. Been too long since I've slept in a bed. I wonder why I still take these things. I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherrifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again. Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still with...
I'm coming!
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin. What's this symbol on the man's chest? It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The meaning could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice. Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. All I have to do is go to the port. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
almost there.
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
I see grounds for the right. Wells there is no, and the weather is rough, and the winds do blow, and there's little comfort.
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
Pure instinct. I behaved like a Hun, and I sincerely apologize.
Veteran, huh?
307th Infantry Regiment.
Oh. Well, that'll be okay for now. But the war is over. Try not to forget it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous, and
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
way I see it,
What do you mean by that?
do you still trust
I've got what I need.
anything else?
The stranded whale.
What can I tell you? The name, it reminds us when our whalers left for...
It was a tough time.
Ah, but steep.
I didn't expect to find what's the source.
You mean who? Our source of...
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it. Anything else?
Do you know where this place
The Hawkins were. If I were you...
Why not?
First off, sailors from around here screams.
Screams.
And that's not all, but all. Anything else?
Captain Fitzroy told...
You want to drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
I think we'll get along well. That'll be all for now.
And then he said, "You have no right."
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
To treat us like this.
And the doctor, what did he say?
He laughed.
My God.
You said,
Do you like us?
We may not be...
That's true.
What brought Whalen?
The whale.
They all...
You exhausted them.
You could say that.
Until the
One.
Exactly.
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from...
I saw the newspaper.
Watch what you say, young man.
That cat.
Ah,
Weird. Without it, the whole...
It's true. Everything our grand...
And it was just...
I bid you farewell.
Good night, strange.
So long.
nightmares. Can hear things and voices whispering. Will follow its reader and appear at various locations. Gifted with its own consciousness.
What you looking at, stranger?
I've rarely seen a...
What gives you the right?
It was a...
So what? Let me drink. I told you to beat it.
He laughed.
My God.
You said it.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor.
She will do it again.
Interesting.
The girl doctor. Colden. She won't stop asking.
Not that again. She will get us into trouble.
Gentlemen, please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey, Sullivan. Can't you go any faster?
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. Only a specialist.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address.
Ah.
I didn't... Edward Pierce.
In any case, I can't...
You can't?
Oh, no. Now.
You can't understand.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters! You're crazy!
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's nothing to sort out. Your
There's
chum
nothing for you here
wanted to
either.
stir us up.
Beat it.
But you can stay to watch if you want. You can pick up the pieces.
Come on, you bastard.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine. A souvenir from a more prosperous fishing equipment. Could do with some rust remover. The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor. This man and Fitzroy could be twins. What a macabre souvenir.
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins, but that's all I'll get from them.
From here, I see the hardworking, even the end.
It's you who...
Oh, I will tell me what I...
I'm looking for warehouse...
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners...
I think that somebody here... Your manifests have been blacked out.
Yeah, I don't remember.
And why
You mean that the...
I'm surprised, Charles.
I see that you're interested in the history of... Indeed, maritime... I imagine...
But you don't know...
No.
Can you tell me where the...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I was looking at your... Interesting. I thought it was...
And for good...
Your father.
John Fitzroy. His wooden leg...
I'm just back from the dead killer.
Us men of the sea.
Killer whales.
That's true, but,
Give it a try.
Have you heard trenches?
You're talking about... The police took the...
You've got to
I think that was... Who says that...
You think we should have kept...
To look into the... The miraculous cat.
Not at all. It's an epic. Go read the... It's display.
Can you tell me...
Look, I've already shown it to you. It's the one with the cop on guard duty out front. You can't miss it.
Understood. I shall be on my way.
So come back.
That beast back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
You live here?
Why did you... We saw what... Yeah.
I respect your beliefs.
Our beliefs? You mean you don't believe in God?
That's irrelevant.
That's what...
There's you... Wait.
Quiet.
What brings you to...
The two guys behind...
The boot...
They're protecting.
They really don't... They're more scared...
If only they...
This cat you mentioned.
Hold up.
Nothing...
That statue...
What do you mean?
You wouldn't be looking...
Saint Matilda...
Peculiar how...
Yeah.
It's not because...
Isn't it a bit early for...
We got...
Fitzroy gives...
So we drink.
I've taken enough.
We'll see you...
Come on, you could tell me.
No, if it gets out, I'll have serious problems with you-know-who.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice. I don't want to...
It's a stiletto, and with that smell on... Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut. What's with you wandering around here like a hungry...
We saw you. Go die of thirst.
I've got to enter the hall.
No,
I don't give a damn.
And we don't give a damn.
What happened to the statue of...
What makes you think
we're boot...
Who do you think?
What do I?
The sailors.
Who else?
So, who are you?
Are you...
Everybody.
I've just...
Let's just say, and we let...
Cat.
What?
She's the boss.
Shut up, you...
She must be quite... I hope he had a...
No.
But he only...
She sounds frightened.
And she doesn't like...
What are you guard...
Listen.
I've got to get inside. It's your boss.
Oh, yeah?
She sent me.
You got no proof.
If I can't get...
What's with you wandering around here?
We saw you. Go die of thirst.
I bid you, gentlemen. If I can't get rid of those two, I'll have to look for another way.
Well...
Did you miss...
I have an offer that could interest.
We're listening.
I need you to keep them busy.
You send up. What's in it for...
What would convince you?
There's only one...
For sure.
Liquor?
Exactly.
I'll try to find...
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
She won't stop asking.
Not that again.
What can I get you?
Let's say I want to buy a...
Choice is yours.
How much for a bottle of...
$5.
I guess I'm not dead.
I'm not...
That'll be all for now.
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
Get it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
Oh, yeah?
So, have you got...
Here.
Now, sit back and... Follow me. Cheers, you jackass.
Oof, I don't feel well.
Hey, where are you going?
Say that again. I hope for your sake that I didn't hear.
No, it's not what you think. It's just that you sell your stuff at too high a price.
Let's see. Shoot. I'll have to find another way to get in.
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?